name's John. Welcome to Sheep World, welcome to the show. Welcome to New Zealand. If you're not from New Zealand, I hope you have a great time while you're here. What I'm just going to do briefly is tell you a little bit about the show first. I'll introduce you to the dogs and tell you a little bit about the work they do and how they do it and why they do it. And then we'll go out, we'll send one of the dogs to go and get some sheep, we'll bring some sheep in and I'll show you how they do it. These dogs work together, but in the show I separate them so you can see the big difference in their styles of working. And then what we do is we get all the sheep, we're going to bring them into the barn and we put them in here. And once we've got them in here, we're going to do a job we call drafting. Now drafting means that we're going to run the sheep through this race down to these gates and we'll sort them out, which is a job that we do regularly on a sheep farm. Once we've done drafting, we've got one last little volunteer in here. We'll grab him out for a haircut. Now I'll shoot the first half, and if you guys want to have a go at shearing the second half, don't be shy. If you want to have a go at shearing sheep, kids included. But we've only got enough for about 3 or 4 to have a go at the most, okay? So if you want to update your Facebook page or your Instagram photo, please do. Once we've done that, we've got some lambs out there, we'll run the lambs in and you guys can help feed the lambs for me, and that's basically how things work. I'll try and give you as much information as I can, but if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask questions. I'll give you an honest answer. Some of you guys have got little kids. Some little kids can handle listening to me for an hour. Some little kids sometimes need a break, and if you find your young ones just need a break, take them out to the petting zoo, show them a rabbit, bring them back in. Alright? You guys are going to film and take photos with your cell phones, that's all good as well, but if your phone rings, please don't sit here and take the phone call. Take that out there and show that a rabbit as well, if you wouldn't mind. So, this black and white dog, his name is Boy. Boy is named after a very famous Taika Waititi movie called Boy, and he is an eye dog or heading dog. Okay, we call him an eye dog because when he works, it's completely silent. He makes no sound when he's working. He goes around the paddocks, he finds the sheep, and he stares at them to make them move. Now if they don't move, he'll stalk them to make them move. And if they don't move, he'll run at them to make them move. And they'll come off the fence line, he'll go around them, get them in a group, and he'll bring them to me. He does this completely silently, and basically Boy is a modified English Border Collie. He's been modified for a few reasons. Number one, he was English for starters. Just joking with you guys. He would have had long hair, just too hot in the summertime, too muddy in the winter. He wasn't fast enough originally probably to do the hill work that he's got to be able to do, and didn't have the stamina. So to take care of those two problems, give me mate. Quiet. They put a little bit of whippet or greyhound possibly in him to give him speed and short hair. Stamina. Quiet. Biggest problem, however, was that New Zealand 100 years ago didn't look like that. It wasn't cleared land and rolling green hills and pasture. It was thick, dense bush like the hillside up there. Sheep go in the bush up there, he's useless. He can't see the sheep, they can't see him. He doesn't know where they are, they don't know he's there. Useless dog. Right. So this is why this was created. This guy here, his name was Grizz, short for Grizzly. Grizz is a New Zealand breed of dog, we call him a hunterway. His job is to hunt sheep and cattle away from me. His job, quite frankly, is just noise. He'll do this all day for you. He's bringing noise. Whether you want to or not. So if you've got 1,000 sheep that you want to move, or you just want to upset your neighbours, this is the perfect dog for you. He's made up of 3 main breeds. He's got the brain of a Border Collie. He's got the temperament of a Labrador. No mistake. And that lovely big bark. Bruce, come here. Right up. English foxhounds for the bark. Normally I let the dogs run. Boy to me. Boy to me. Bruce got into a little bit of a naughty habit a few months ago, and he can jump every fence on the place, okay, and he would quite often just run and jump fences and keep jumping fences, and he'd be gone for 3 or 4 hours. No. So, April, where you going? What do you mean? So we're going to walk out. What do you mean? What do you mean? What up? got another little dog over here. His name is Mac. Mac's about 6 months old, and he's training. I've been using him this morning, but he's sitting the show out. Quiet! Right guys, we've got some sheep somewhere out there. There's about 25 or so. I'm going to put Boy out there to go and get them. Now, how we do things here at Sheep World is quite simple. We need around about 1,500 to 2,000 sheep a year to do what we do. Not only do we shear a few sheep a day for people who want to see shearing, but we need sheep that the dogs can work. If I keep using the same mob over and over and over again, I don't need a dog, to be quite honest with you, because they'll learn how this all works and they'll just walk in when they see you guys walk out. This looks incredibly stupid. We put a lot of time into training the dogs to do this job, and you guys come a long way to see working dogs work. Boy, sit. The Boy is about 11 years old, so I've had him since he was 10 weeks of age, and so that makes him 90 years old in his years. So if you can still jump fences like this guy at 90, you're doing pretty well. Get away. Get away, boy, get away, get away, get away. Get away. Boy, sit. Boy, sit. So you see the sheep just up through there. Now they've sensed the dog in the paddock already.
We do, the sheep.
And that's the stalk and the steer. Right now, every one of those sheep, if you could see them, they're all looking at him. Boy, 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 boy. Hey. Boy, sit. Boy, sit. Easy, eh? Great when it's raining, you just stay in the barn, he goes and gets the sheep. Okay, when I'm working with this dog, we're working in a circle. So what I'll do is I'll bring him in a second and show you how he works. So here's your circle. Alright. Now the sheep are in the middle, Boy works here, I work here. If I go there, he'll go there, and if I go there, he goes there. He does this automatically. I don't have to talk to this dog at all. He knows exactly what he's trying to do. Riz, what are you doing? he's trying to bring me the sheep. That's all he's concerned about. His ADD, obsessive compulsive fruit. So here comes the circle. We'll go back to 12 o'clock. We'll start bringing in the sheep. Now watch what happens when I move. I'll walk up here, he'll come. Right. Makes him go right. Take. Makes him go left. Boy behind. Take. Boy behind. Through it. So if I go, we'll go that way. That way. Go that way. Hey, what do you
Sorry, guys, we've just squeezed through this gate.
Okay, he's going around the back now with Tara.
Sorry, sweetie.
Lovely assistant. They have a cup of tea and a biscuit. Chris, come here. Come on, hurry up. Get down. Number 2. Not very professional, Bruce. Come on, mate. Hurry up. Come through. Hurry. Get up. Out. Really bad, up and out. Now, Bruce has got a huge work ethic. This guy's like our old All Black captain, Richie McCaw. He's very physical, okay? We're only in a confined area, and these guys can run really quickly, and if they hit me or they hit you, someone's going to get hurt. Quite frankly, if they hit me, I'll be on ACC, off work. If they hit you, I'm out of work, to be honest with you. So, I had to teach him what walk meant, because he wants to run everywhere, okay? So this is how I taught him how to walk. Okay, take a step back from the rail. Quiet. Now his job is to be out in front of me with his head facing away and barking at the sheep to hunt them away. You can't run on the rail, you can only walk. So you take this rope, untangle it, put it around here like that. It's called a flank rope. What it enables me to do is pull Bruce up with my foot. Bruce pull up with his head facing away, barking at the sheep. He won't learn to bark at me. Walk on. Walk on, Bruce. Walk on. Walk on. Walk on. Good boy. Walk on. Walk on. Walk on. Stand. Walk on. Walk on, mate. Good boy. Stand. Get off. Walk on. Stand. Good boy. Walk on. Stand and sleep. Stand and sleep. Good boy. Come right. No. Come right. Hey. No. Stand. Good boy. Now, come there. Come there. Come there. Hey. Come here. I'm just going to let him have a little bit of playtime. There's no walking. Bruce gets really wound up. You know, he's like a coiled spring. And I want him to learn to relax while he's working. Stand and speak, Bruce. Stand. No. Stand. Good boy. Okay, stand his arm, mate. Stand his arm. No. No. Sit down.
Alex.
If I really want to slow this guy down, come here. Hey, come here. Right up. We've got one more trick in the box. Have your collar. Loosen up so you can put your hand in the collar. Okay? Pop a leg in the collar. Right guys, I'll see you in there, right? Okay guys, do you have any questions? Hey guys, come on in. How you doing? What? No questions, yes?
Are there any other kinds of sheepdog other than the barking and the steer?
There are different kinds of sheepdogs, but these are the main ones that we use here. Okay, there are Australian dogs, cattle dogs, and they have kelpies. Kelpies quite good, but they're bred for specific things, bred for specific conditions as well. These guys have been bred here over 100 years, or 150 years for our conditions and what we basically have to contend with. So look, any other questions? But all I can honestly tell you is I can't do my job without Bruce or Boyd. And I can also honestly tell you, I could have 100 people in here and there's not one of us who could walk up on that hill and get these sheep off the hill down through the gates and get them into here. I quite happily put a $100 bet on the bar and say there's no one in here who can get the sheep from there into the barn. You saw how they all ran in, okay? That's because he's there. They're not going to do this for you. They're going to walk up to the entrance of the barn and they're going to go, it's really dark in there, I don't think we want to go in. And they'll turn back on you. You got 2 legs, they've got 4, you can't run fast enough. And if I had to replace this guy or boy with you, I need 5 people to replace 1 dog. Okay? He's working for a bowl of food, you want money. You'll need an employment contract, he doesn't. Then you'll have an issue with your contract and you want a pay rise. You want sick pay, holiday pay, all the rest of it. He gets nothing but a bowl of food. He's quite happy about his bowl of food at the end of the day. He's always happy to see me, he always wants to help me. He doesn't always listen, as you saw. Yeah, but who does, eh, Bruce? Right. We're going to do a little job, and it's called drafting. And what we're going to do is we're going to get these sheep and run them through this race to these gates. Now the sheep, you want to notice, have some colours on their heads. Now these colours correspond here to these colours. Any sheep with a pink head, I want them in there. Any sheep with a blue head goes there. Now any sheep that doesn't have a head, any sheep that doesn't have a colour on his head, they go straight ahead, and those ones we call blonde. No offence to any blondes here today, but blonde sheep go there. So we go blue, blonde, blue, 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 blonde, 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 blonde. Any idea? Excellent. No. You'll do. Yeah, you come here, please. Yes, please. Give her a round of applause. There you go. What's your name? Big one? Claire? Please meet you, Claire. And you're from where?
England.
From England. Excellent. Whereabouts in England do you come from?
Norwich.
Norwich. Ah, this is a very nice city. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Nice
Norwich
city.
is
Pretty
lovely.
city. Yeah. Cool. Did you have a job in Norwich?
No, it's like 20 miles south of Norwich.
Okay, but what do you do for work?
I work in a pub.
You work in a pub? Perfect.
I work in a pub.
Okay? This is exactly the same. Okay. Step on over here, Kaya. Step on over, mate. Okay, Kaya. This is just the same as pouring pints, okay? Put your left foot on that box. Keep your right foot beside the box behind the post. Put your right hand there. And don't worry, because we're going to get you some help. This gentleman here, yes, you sir. Yeah, come here. You were late, so come here. Give him a round of applause, boys. How you going?
How you doing?
Yeah, good man. What's your name?
Nigel.
Nigel?
Yeah.
Where do you come from, Nigel?
New York.
New York?
Yeah.
Big Apple?
That's it.
Really?
So that one.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
What do you do in New York?
Teacher.
Are you really?
Yeah.
What do you teach?
I teach 5th grade.
5th grade. What's that?
6th grade.
How old are the kids?
10.
10.
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, this is Kaya. Shake hands.
All right, how you doing?
You're going to be working together. All right.
Good.
Put your left hand there.
Okay.
Left hand, good. Now, don't worry, we're going to have a practice. I'm going to call the colours, you're going to work the gates.
All right.
This is so I know you know where the shit goes.
Okay.
So, when I say blue, push. When I say pink, push back. When I say blonde, they go there.
Okay.
You got that?
Got it.
Cool. Here we go. Pink. 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 Thank you. New Yorkers, eh? It's like fooling themselves, mate. Blue. Blonde. Blue. Pink, blonde, pink, blonde, pink, blonde, blue, 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 pink, blue, pink, blonde. Give them a big hand. Right. Okay, guys, now we come to safety, all right? Your safety, their safety. Those are real sheep. We've got more. Come on, hurry up then. Good on you. Have a seat. Those are real sheep. That's a real dog. Okay? Now, once he starts these guys running, they don't stop. So you need to know how to stop them, Nigel. And there are 2 things I don't want you to do. Number 1, don't step in front of them. You stay where you are until all the sheep are through. Cool?
Yeah.
Number 2, don't try and grab hold of anybody, Nigel. Okay?
Right.
They're stronger than you think. They'll take you with them, or they will jump. Now, their skulls are 3 times thicker than yours. Okay, if they connect with your skull, it's going to hurt.
Right.
Okay, take it from me, I know. Okay, so you don't want to do this. Now, if you want to stop all the sheep, you put your gates right here like that. Hold that there. Okay, just like that. Now, everybody will stop. But if you have a sheep going there, Nigel, or there, Kaya,
Yeah.
and you need to stop it, you wait until this bit, the head of the sheep is right where my boot is. There, or there. In the gap. When the head of the sheep is in the gap, jam that head.
Oh no.
Oh, what? What? Bet you'll love to do that to some of your punters late at night. And the kids, mate. Yeah, imagine that. Now, first thing you'll notice, sheep looks like this. When it can't go forwards, it's got to go backwards. The shoulders will stop it. If you miss the head and get to the shoulders, let it go. You won't be able to stop them. And last thing, guys, please gently jam them. Don't smash the sheep.
Yes.
You ready to go?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Last thing. Grizz. He's going to jump in here, he's going to open this gate, and he's going to run right around to meet me at that gate over there, okay? So keep your gate set like that, because he's a blonde. Get in. Good boy. Come through. Come through. Good boy. Come around. Go around, Grizz. Come around, Grizz. Come around. Get up. Good boy. Good boy. Now, it's all good, because I forgot to tell you at the start, I don't care if you get them right or wrong. Did you have fun?
Yes, I did. Thank you.
Are you all good? You're happy to see me, aren't you? We have been working together for long. We have, but I've got his half brother that I usually do the shows with. Well, I decided to get Chris out of his packet today. Hey mate, you're pretty energetic. Okay guys, what I want to do now is explain this job to you. Now this is a real job on a sheep farm, and you could be doing this job for hours. You'll only be able to handle 1 hour before your brain's going to need a rest, and it's called drafting, and this is a scaled down version of it. Now on the wall up there, there's an aerial photo. That photo is of a large sheep station in the far north of the country. It's called Matakar Station. Now this part here is a drafting race. The drafting race at Matakar will be as long as our barn. It'll be 25 metres long, and they can probably draft 4 to 6 ways if they need to, because they've got anything between 10 and 15,000 sheep. Okay, they have to be able to have options to sort them. So that pen there is going to be the size of that one out there, and that pen out there when it's full of sheep. Okay, depending on the size, it could hold about 800 to 1,000 sheep. Okay, now as you saw, this guy here, he's going to make them run. And he's going to do that, and he's going to push them through about 700 sheep an hour. 700 sheep an hour, most of the time it's one person on the gates. It's going to look like this. Now, if you get any wrong, well, you have to go find them. Nigel, you find them on your time, not the farmer's time. This helps you stop making mistakes.
Yeah.
So, in your morning tea break, you might have to walk out and do 1,000 sheep and find the ones that you missed. Lunchtime comes around, you'll do that again. And then afternoon tea comes, we're all good. You're not making any mistakes because you're sick of going out there and finding them. You're going to be looking at the ears most of the time. Okay? Now, if you look closely at the ears on these sheep, a lot of them have got a notch. Okay, now you're getting bitten by bugs, quiet. Okay, just a second. I'll sit down here and I'll see people scratching them. Here we go. Catch. Alright. Yeah. A lot of these guys got a notch. Now, there are 2 ways to mark the ears to tell us 3 things. We either tag or notch. Now, if we're tagging, the tag is going to tell me 3 things. Same with the notches. Okay, first thing I want to know, who owns the sheep? Now, if we're using tags, the tag will have the farm's initials, its farm number impregnated or printed on the tag, so we can identify sheep if they get off a property. The problem with the tag is it can be removed. Someone steals your sheep because these are very valuable. Someone steals them, they'll take that tag out, put their own tag in. Technically now your sheep belongs to someone else. So farms like Matakar don't use any tags at all. They only notch. They have almost like a little bus conductor's clipper. When these guys are 2 to 10 weeks of age, someone's going to clip the ticket and it's going to cut a small piece of the ear out. Now this is done when we do a job called docking. We've just done the docking this week here. So docking is earmarks, vaccinations, tail removal, and the castration of the boys. All those jobs get done in one go. Okay, so the station mark for Matakar Station was the letter T clipped out of the ear. Every farm within 100 k's of Matakar will have a different letter of the alphabet, and that's a standard right through the country. Okay, on stations, commercial farms. Now, the next thing I need to know. Okay, Nigel, look at the sheep. Okay, tell me accurately, how old each one is individually.
3.
How do you know? Because you're just guessing.
Yes.
Yeah, because that's all you can do from there. Don't worry, that's all you can do from there or here. To find out accurately, you have to walk in there and catch every one of them, one by one, and check its teeth. Okay, now, you just felt how much power these guys got, and they're not even a year old, most of them. You wait till they're 2 years old, bigger, stronger, and more lively. Okay? You don't want to have to catch everyone and look in their mouth, do you?
No.
So, if we're using tags, the colour of the tag will tell me the year the sheep was born. Or if we're using notching, have a look at our blackboard. You guys still use blackboards, Nigel?
No.
Alright, so this is how it works on notching. Here's the station mark for Matakar, letter T. Now it could be in this ear, and it could be in that ear, and I'll tell you why in a second. Now if we've got a notch there, the lamb was born in 2017, and it belongs to Matakar Station. The lamb was born in 2018, got their notch there with Matakar. This year's lambs notched there with Matacana Station. Next year, they'll get a double clip right there with Matacana Station. And in 2021, there's only going to be that. Every sheep that walks through with that, 5 years old. Because every 5 years, the notch returns to that point here. So that's how you can look at the ear, identify the year it was born, tells you how old it is. Sheep placement.